Good morning, dear students. Yesterday, as we have started the sixth lesson, that is the first lesson for term 2 of EVS2, three basins of the northern plain. So, just before going to start the new topic, we will just revise yesterday's session. Okay. So, yesterday we have studied that three basins of the northern plain. Okay, in that we have studied that where the extends northern plain. So, northern plain extends from Punjab to Assam. Okay, and after that we have studied three basins. That is first one Indus basin, second one Ganga basin, and last one Brahmaputra basin. Okay, in that we have studied location, features, which state it is located. Okay, we have studied. So today we are going to study that why does the northern plain have so many national parks. So in the northern plains, whichever state is included in that, many national parks are there. So why does they locate in the northern plain only? Some reason behind that. Let us see about that. So whichever rivers or soil is there, that is favorable climate is there or climatic condition for plants also, animals also, and the soil is very fertile, so many crops are going there. So it is very important to human being life that suitable climatic condition is there. Food is also important for available plants also and animals also. So that's why the river, fertile soil also, many climatic condition also. So that's why all that condition is suitable for the plants, animals, and another things also. So there are many national parks in the northern plain. Okay. So dear students, in that region, in the northern plain region, from many years there are parks are there, forests are conserved there. So why? Because there are climatic condition is very suitable for plants also and animals also. Okay, so there are some large animals like elephants also, rhinoceros. So they are protected for that region. So they conserve there, and because of the suitable climatic condition, plants and animals are conserved there. Okay. So next thing, the soil of the northern plain. The soil present in the northern plain is very fertile. So many crops are people growing there, like sugarcane, wheat, rice, tea also. Okay, as we know, for tea, which state is famous? If you know, you have to type in comment box. Okay, in the Google Meet session, I will ask you. So the soil of northern plain is very fertile, and because of this reason, people are growing there many crops, and it is very important for the human beings and plants also and animals also. So here we have finished the first lesson of term 2 of EVS2. Okay, so dear students, now when we finish this video, I will show you one more video. With the help of that video, you will get the clear idea about the northern plains. Okay, and after that I will give you notes, and when we finish writing the notes, then I will take the test on EVS1 lesson, that is birds and the northern plain. Okay. Thank you. Let us see this video.
we have seen how the northern mountains form the crown of India. As we come lower down the Himalayas, we find a vast and fertile land called the Northern Plains, also known as the Indo-Gangetic Plains or the North Indian River Plains. The Northern Plains are located between the Himalayas in the north and the southern peninsula. The abundant water and rich silt brought down by the Himalayan rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Brahmaputra, and their tributaries make the northern plains very fertile. The Indo-Gangetic Plains are flat and even, stretching up to 2,400 kilometers from west to east and with a width of 260 kilometers to about 350 kilometers. The northern plains can be divided into two river basins, the Indus Basin in the west and the Ganga-Brahmaputra Basin in the east. The Indus River Basin in the west. A major part of the Indus River Basin lies in Pakistan. It has 5 tributaries: Satluj, Ravi, Beas, Chenab, and Jhelum, 2 of which, Satluj and Beas, flow through the northern plains before joining the Indus in Pakistan. The Ganga-Brahmaputra Basin in the east. The Ganga Basin and the Brahmaputra Basin constitute the bigger part of the northern plains. The Ganga Basin. The river Ganga is considered very sacred by Hindus. It originates high up in the Himalayas in the glacier called Gangotri. The Ganga flows vibrantly through Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and West Bengal, thus forming the Ganga Basin. The Bhagirathi, Mandakini, and Alaknanda rivers, along with smaller streams, join the Ganga on its downward journey before it reaches the flat northern plains. Its tributaries like the Gandak, Ghaggar, Gomti, Kosi, and Son are always water-fed by the melting snow of the Himalayas. The Ganga Basin has rich and fertile soil. This is also the reason why the northern plains are perfect for agriculture. Its major crops include rice, wheat, jute, and sugarcane. The Ganga Basin is therefore thickly populated. Important cities located in the Ganga Basin include Delhi, Agra, Kanpur, Allahabad, Patna, and Kolkata. The sacred cities Haridwar, Ayodhya, and Varanasi are also located in the Ganga Basin. The Yamuna River, also a Ganga tributary, waters the northern plains and joins the Ganga at Allahabad. The place where these rivers meet is called the Sangam. Thousands of pilgrims gather here once every 12 years to celebrate the Kumbh Mela. The Ganga flows down through the northern plains, finally entering West Bengal. Here it breaks up into 2 branches, Hooghly, which passes through West Bengal, while the other part is called Padma, which flows into Bangladesh. Here the Padma joins Brahmaputra before entering the Bay of Bengal. The Brahmaputra Basin. The Brahmaputra originates in Tibet, where it is known as the Tsangpo. The river flows eastwards and enters India through Arunachal Pradesh. Next, it passes through Assam and then moves into Bangladesh. The Garo, Khasi, and the Naga Hills surround the Brahmaputra Basin. The Brahmaputra receives abundant water by way of the heavy rainfall in the northeast. The river often overflows during the monsoon season, causing floods which damage and destroy life and property. Occupation of people living in the northern plains. We have seen how agriculture is the main occupation of people living in the northern plains. The northern plains, being a very fertile region, produce crops such as wheat, rice, pulses, jute, cotton, sugarcane, and oilseeds. Farmers in the northern plains actively use modern irrigation methods. Rice being the major crop grown in the northern plains, they are often called the rice bowl of India.